The sun rises at the end of dawn. I am yawning, it's morning. I enjoyed the sun journey from the east to the west, along with the birds, animals, and pests. No time to stare into the hollow skies. The birds fly, rise, and reprise. I am with Winston on Sunrise.
Point 7.
From the sweltering heat and sands of Ghana's Accra, she arose, a monumental figure carved out as a perpetual picture, flowing from a vision of delighting the urban listener and making the heat sweet. The year was 2016 when Ghana discovered and experienced the biggest and worthiest treasure yet in radio broadcasting history. 3FM 92.7 was born.
We started this journey a year ago. It's been a very interesting journey of 12 months of serving our listeners with content that we believe adds value to lives.
3FM came into the scene, the media landscape, at a time when there was so much competition across the country so far as the operation of media houses is concerned.
It's been an exciting journey so far. I joined the team essentially to help the process of aligning content and production processes with the ever-changing needs of the market. And I believe that we've dispensed of that duty rather creditably.
It's been a good year. It's been good first year, first anniversary for us here at 3FM. I must say that we've been able to impact on society positively.
3FM is being talked about, and all we've been trying to do is to serve our listeners with news and current affairs and entertainment.
The year has been an incredible year for me, especially to begin a station like 3FM and make it relevant to the news discourse meant that you needed everybody to understand that we're working to make this new baby stand.
For the past year, speed and accuracy have been our trademark.
We've been very intentional about the kind of content we put on air. We went through a very interesting process in putting together the talent that we have in the station, in our newsroom, our presenters, our production team.
The beginning of anything is something that you have to put in a lot of hard work. So with a team of young men and women who are energetic and willing to go the extra mile.
I say with pride that we've worked very hard with the help of our listeners to make some great marks in the past year. Take for instance, as a year old, we got a nomination for the Radio and Television Personality Awards, which for us was a feather in our cap.
Hello, good evening to you and welcome to the late edition here on 3FM 92.7. This 1 year has been a very, very great experience. I've had a great team that have been working here with us colleagues. We are not concentrating on our individual achievements so much. We concentrate on the collective to ensure that as a group we are moving forward, and that's what has helped us to make some very modest gains over the 1 year period.
1 year down the line, we've been able to put smiles on people's faces. We've been able to assure people that radio gets results, and I'm happy to be at the center of it. But I am not just the individual who's pushing this whole agenda. It's a network of very sharp-brained producers, and I believe that the coming years will be much more exciting.
12 months has been very exciting. It's been a lot of hard work. We're very happy that we've gotten to where we are right now.
The 3FM newsroom, in my view, is one of the best, if not the best in the country at the moment, because our news content is very rich. Our guys are willing to go the extra mile to ensure that we bring you all the angles of the stories and we leave nothing uncovered in any news story.
3FM 92.7 maintains focus and finesse in talk, news, sports, and entertainment.
The whole idea of 3FM is to serve listeners with what is needed for their listener. Our morning show is quite different. Instead of the normal politics, we do a lot of social and also human interest issues.
What we have been doing over the past year is to discuss issues that affect Ghana, but issues as told us by the very people who suffer, or by the very people who go through these issues. And so for those of you who've been listening to us, and I know many more of you have listened to us, you realize that when it gets to issues of health, we deal with people who matter. We don't do the usual newspaper-centered morning show. We do the morning show that impacts lives and impacts lives positively.
We are going out of our way to fetch you all the information you need And be rest assured, we don't engage in sensationalism. We just want to ensure that you get the news on time. Rely on us and we'll serve you better.
We want to put out a news on air which is not just news, but news which will be relevant to the people and which will make people keen to listen to us.
We apply ourselves to the highest standards of ethical journalism, which means that we deliver on the essentials of accurate and credible content and news. And we also play a key role in the advocatorial process of leading positive change within the society.
I believe that my team and I have done very well keeping up with the pace, being a new entrant in the industry. But more importantly, coming into the industry in an election year, it was important that we started very quickly to catch up with what competition was doing. We had a great opportunity to be part of the Election Command Center.
In 2016, towards the election, for example, we had what I consider to be the apogee of the Election Command Center coverage of elections, because we did the constituency debate where we went into the heart of the constituencies, met constituency executives, met the contestants themselves. I must tell you, it was fun, it was exciting, but it was learning curve as well.
And our focus immediately was to tell the stories that matter to people, go on the ground and bring the news, be part of the news, speak to those who matter, cover the stories from all the angles. And before and during the 2016 general election.
The interesting thing about being associated with 3FM is, getting the opportunity to do what I love to do the most to begin with. Getting the opportunity to be able to reach out to people that I've always, wanted to reach out to in the area of radio. The ability to express myself in the best way possible to pretty much motivate people out there.
One of the things that has kept us is a good research base. We don't joke with our research to ensure that our facts are correct. We build a very good and strong relationship with our guests so that when the issues break, our guests will have guests who are willing and able to give us what we need for our audience.
It's been a very good year for all of us. Going forward, we started by making sure that we are the difference and would continue to be the difference. But of course, like every human being, as you grow, you do a few changes here and there and you make sure that you improve on everything that you've been doing so far.
The future is very bright. We're very committed to the mandate that we have as part of the consciousness industry of our nation. Media is very important. We contribute to how our communities are influenced, and we're very positive that as we continue to be consistent with the output that we started with, we'll continue to move in the direction of leadership.
In making sure that we keep this quality, we keep on investing in new technologies that will make our radio station stand out of the many in Ghana here and around the world.
The public is the best adjudicator of what we do here as a media house, and I believe if we went out there to ask them, at least judging from our growth with respect to the audience share, the wider public interest in what we do, even on social media and social interactivity, calls, text messages, social media, likes and followings, I believe we've done this quite well.
I am promising the audience great, more improved, more interactive programs that would let them feel and be a part of the journey of the second year of 3FM. I'm going to make sure that everything that we do right here in this room, in the studio, is meeting a particular need out there. So that is what we're promising the listeners.
I can make a guarantee that we'll bring you the news as it is, just the news. That is what we seek to give to our audience this coming year. And it's a guarantee I can give you that if you listen to News Hour or any news item on 3FM, this is what you should feel, and that should be the difference.
We seek to establish a stronger footprint within the talk radio market, also within the thought leadership markets, and above all, we seek to be a very relevant mouthpiece for society, especially in advancing the cause of social progress.
1 year and we've already rocked the media landscape. The years ahead of us are the best part of our lives, and we are going to ensure that 3FM will be the definition of media in Ghana?
We are coming to you, our listeners, with a lot of promotions, listener engagements, and events that will bring us to you so we can also interact with you. We want to know what your needs are so we can fill them for you, because we are here for you. And without you, we wouldn't have been able to do this.
In the meantime, we want to say thank you so much to all those who have been so supportive, our resource persons, our listeners, advertisers, all of you. We say thank you. We are celebrating with you, and we are looking forward to even greater collaboration.
The future is brighter with 3FM 92.7 than you could ever have imagined. We are the difference. We are fair and square.